can hardly feel it. Nice.
What the hell is that? That smell wasn't here before.
Oh Gott, ich wurde...
Ugh, you stink worse than a tanner. Come and take a bath, you pig. Christ, so much dust.
Nein! Verdammt!
Here you go. Enjoy your meal.
Wanker!
Ah! You stink like a pig. I'll kill you.
What's that?
Stop beating him! Oh Gott, ich wurde...
Who's that madman?
Shame on you!
Fucking bastard. Hang him! How terrible! Fucking bastard!
That madman! Why did he do it?
A brawl!
Ain't had enough yet?
Don't hit him!
Now we fix it.
Peace and quiet are things of the past.
You can hardly stand, arsehole.
Hang him!
I hope he doesn't hurt anyone else. Fuck. Die already.
Fucking bastard. You don't have the best reputation around here. But just this once, we'll forget about that.
Someone's lying here.
Why are you wasting my time if you don't want anything then?
Hey! What's wrong? Wake up!
What brings you here?
I'd like to use your services.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
Do you have some pretty girl here who could, keep me company?
Don't worry. Once my girls get their hands on you, you'll forget all your sorrows. At least for a little while.
I can't wait.
Excellent. Pay up and we can get started.
Sorry. It seems I don't have enough coin right now.
Then I'm sorry, Henry.
I need to take a load off.
What'll it be this time, Henry?
I'd like you to give me a good scrub and take care of my clothes, please.
Excellent. Pay up and we can get started.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly. No problem.
Let's talk about the price.
Certainly. No problem.
Sorry.
Then I'm sorry.
What do you have for sale?
Thank you. And take care.
God be with you. Greetings.
Go back to where you came from, you lowlife.
I've been robbed! I've no idea who did it, but I'm fucking pissed off.
Well, well, I'll find him.
Blessings to you.
God be with you.
Maybe it would have looked right if you got food
One beer.
and then gave your bishop's hat good polish.
The Lord be with you. What do you need?
True. I'd never pollute my head with such a
Greetings to you.
some real pearls on those dice. Too right, I have. How about the Ballad of Sinful Sally?
Greetings to you. How can I help?
Excuse me, I'm looking for a friend of mine. He's not from round here, but...
Let me guess. A dirty ruffian who ain't got a grosh into his name but acts like he owns the bloody place.
He was here then?
Aye, he was. He was larging it up, good and proper, and then he found some lads who paid his bill, unfortunately.
What do you mean by that? Why unfortunately?
Because they're right ruffians who are always up to no good, but still, birds of a feather, eh? In the end, they left like best pals, but I've got no idea where they went.
What's going on around here, innkeeper?
Vostatek, Lord von Berghoff's huntsman, is a regular here. He might have some work for you. He's got a cottage near Vidlark Pond. So if you know your way round the woods, you could go and offer him your help. But I hope he hasn't started drinking somewhere else. He's my best customer. One more thing. You're not going to believe this, but 2 local lads claim they found a water goblin's treasure.
You have a water goblin here?
It would be a wonder if we didn't, with all the ponds around. He's got a hut nearby. If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
Innkeeper, a beer! I'm no barbarian. I'm as Czech as you.
Would you happen to know where I could find these lads?
They often swim at the other side of the Rock Tower Pond. There's a pier there by the dam. That's their spot.
And what did they find there? Are you sure they didn't make it up?
I thought so too at first. They're foolish lads, so I wouldn't be surprised. But then they ordered wine and paid with silver. Their purse was jingling with groschen.
Where did you say the water goblin's hut was?
If you follow the right bank of the Rock Tower Pond, you'll find it hidden in the reeds.
Any other news?
Recently, a bunch of charcoal burners who have their kilns on the hill above the Kerchak Pond came here to have a beer. I started talking to them and they told me they almost didn't make it.
Why?
They said a pack of wolves came after them.
Aren't wolves afraid of people?
That's what I thought too. It's strange.
Did they tell you where it happened?
In a gorge above the Rock Tower Pond. They noticed the wolves watching them from the rocks. If you climb up those rocks, you'll be able to see the whole pond from there.
Did they tell you how large the pack was?
They mentioned 3 wolves, but God knows if that's all of them.
Do you have any more news?
By the way, we've put together this wee fight club here. Would you like to try it?
That sounds good. What's it about?
It actually came about by chance when the miller Crazel and me bet on who has the stronger hired hands. Then other blokes from the village joined in, and it's become somewhat of a tradition. By the way, old Olbram from Zheleov keeps complaining about the Takovites. If you go and see him, I'm sure he'll tell you more about it. But, well, he takes a bit of getting used to, though.
Oh? What do you mean?
You'll see. I mean, here, and that's pretty much everything.
Thanks, innkeeper. That sounds interesting.
Let's drink.
Ale flow and wash away the bitter taste of discord.
What are you two talking about then?
A peasant like you would never understand.
Well, looks can be deceiving. If I weren't so kind-hearted, you might annoy me with talk like that.
Wise counsel indeed. What's your name?
My name is Henry.
Then sit, noble Enrico, and give your verdict on our dispute.
Aye, don't be shy. Come and sit with us.
It's Henry. H-E-N... whatever.
Ah, any tanner or bathhouse boy could be called Henry. Enrico is nobilissimo.
Oh, for the love of God. Will you just tell me what you were discussing?
Ah, it's just that my dear friend George here is a vulgar louse who knows as much about the art of poetry as a baying donkey.
To tell the truth, My last encounter with verse didn't end all that well.
Really? Come on, let's discuss it over a beer.
Man to man, poet to poet.
Well, I wouldn't exactly say I was...
Sit.
So, you going to tell me what you're talking about?
It's about nothing less than the very essence of the art of poetry.
And also about the fact that Michael here hasn't got his oats for ages and it's got his brain in a twist.
Kindly ignore our friend George here. He's been a simple soul ever since he was dropped on his head as a baby.
Freedom. I figured out poetry ain't to be found in inspiration from the muse. All the truth in the world is right there in ale, roast pig, and fucking.
To the point where fornication and drinking leave no time for actual composing. Better to forego the pleasures of the flesh and give oneself to art. Onorate l'altissima poeta.
Aye, aye. Keep your hair on, mate. As I said, he's not in his right mind. He once met an Italian poet, and ever since he thinks he's Dante Alighieri.
Alighieri, you dolt. So what do you think, Enrico? Where should a poet seek inspiration?
Well, I rather doubt it's to be found in beer or some wench's cleavage. Those might be nice to look at, but an artist should seek inspiration in higher things.
My very words. Let's drink to that.
However you look at it, you, my friend, as a worldly,
And highborn,
clever,
experienced,
intrepid,
unique.
in short, just the right fella.
You might be able to help us out with something.
What are you after?
Enrico, we are in need of an adventurer.
My name's Henry. H-E-N... something...
In short, Enrico, we're in need of an adventurer, a man of action, a man of goodwill, a man of knowledge, a man,
A fucking good fella.
a fellow who helps his fellow man, aspiring minstrels.
If only you knew, mate, what genius is sleeping in our throats. Songs just waiting for a voice to raise you to the heights of glory.
Imagine it, an ode to Henry, the hapless, hoe-wielding hero, harassing the heartless hordes of
Humans?
That's it! Hark, Henry the Lionheart! The only thing missing for you to achieve glory is...
A loot! We need a loot!
All right, but where would I even get a thing like that?
In the words of the poet, una volta corre il cane, e una altra la lepre. He who seeks shall find, or something like that.
And finding it won't be hard. We've done a bit of snooping, and there's only one in these parts.
It's hanging all forlorn on a wall at the carpenter's in Troskowitz. The house directly opposite the Rathaus.
It ain't no use to him, but he won't sell it, the tight ass.
While if it were in our hands...
In our hands, it will sing like a nun on Sunday.
And it will be the torch lighting our way from this provincial purgatory to the gates of Kuttenberg.
Torch? Shit, you want to fucking burn it?
It's a metaphor, you ignorant oaf.
All right, I'll see what I can do. Please just quieten down for a bit.
God bless. Same to you.
God bless.
Well, good day.
What do you want, you yokel? Speak up or get lost.
would you like?
Are you blind?
What happened to you?
I'm in big trouble.
How so?
I lost a letter. A very important letter. I was supposed to deliver it to my master by tonight.
What was in the letter?
I have no idea what it said. For one thing, it was a secret, and for another, I can't read. But it was my master's beloved who sent it. That's why it was so important.
Oh, so it could just as easily have been a lewd
I don't really care what was in it. The point is, I don't have it.
Do you know where you might have lost it?
I haven't the faintest idea. It must have slipped out somewhere along the way.
Would you like me to help you look for it?
There's no point now. I've been on the road for 2 days as it is. We'll never make it by tonight.
You should have been more careful with it. Losing the one thing you're supposed to deliver.
I know. So I forgot to check my bag this morning. But now it's gone, and I'm
I have to be going. I hope you find the letter.
Me too. Because if I don't, I'm in for a...
I'm sorry to hear that.
Wait! I have an idea. Punch me in the face.
What?
Smack me in the gob. I'll say I was ambushed on the way and they took the letter.
Are you sure?
I'm sure. I'd rather take a couple of punches from you than a lashing from my master. I could tell you to stop when I've had enough. But he wouldn't. So you get why it's better for me to be slapped around by you, right?
Very well then. Defend yourself. Or not. It's up to you. You ready?
I am.
All right.
That was rough.
Do you think that's enough?
I definitely. I'm sore all over. Oh, my mouth most of all.
Glad to be of help then. Take care. So this is where the merchant's wagon tipped over. Everything floating here must be his. Poor fella. I can't go any further. It's too deep. I can't swim. I can't swim. I can't swim. That's bloody deep.
Useless! Try it again.
Huh?
Hey, fella. Stop off for a bit of a chat.
God be with you.
Fuck it.
I'll be glad to have a drink with you fellows.
That's precisely what young Petsker and me are doing here. We
like to roll dice too. Well, I'll be more than happy to play with you. But first, I need to know who you are.
No worries there. I'm Bones. Me and Petska here are just honest-to-goodness labourers. Arthur!
I think I'll be going now, lads. Goodbye.
God be with you and travel safe.
So this is the water goblin's hut. I can't swim.
Stop!
All right, what is it you need?
I said come here. I want to talk to you. I see I won't be taking anything from you. Not unless you have a heart of gold. Well, I already have one of those. Be off then, and watch out.
There be robbers around these parts. Huh. Empty-handed again.
Back off before I kill you.
It was lads.